You know, trying to get some money on. Trying to get some money on. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, come to my YouTube. Getting on the BooTube. Hey, watch these hair videos. Watch me laugh with your hoes. I don't care what they know. No. It's the Raven show. It's the Raven show. Get into these braids. Get into these braids. Want to see how to slay? Click subscribe today. Oh shit, no record. Oh, my phone does. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Raven Faye. Yep, it's the YouTube, okay? I'm coming to y'all with another video. Get into the look. I did my own box braids. Well, my own knotless box braids. Yeah, just a little bit. Yes. Get into my little look. But I just want y'all to see how versatile that is, okay? So this is the little look that I went for today. While I was at work in hair school. I haven't even changed my clothes. I'm straight up out wherever I've been at, okay? You can see how lightweight they look, how they flow. I don't have many braids in my hair at all. I wanted this style to be super lightweight, you guys. That's the length check. I wanted to be long, but not too many in my head. So look, this is just how the braids look. It's not many braids on my hair at all, you guys. Yeah. So this is the second look you can do. Cute up, down. I love it. Y'all, tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Into my braids, get into my braids, get into my braids, get into my braids. You see how lightweight they are? Ooh, I'm one of the braids in the back doing something I'm supposed to be. The video is coming. The video is coming. Ay. Yes, you guys, I look like silly. It's okay though, that's my favorite movie. Here I'm just sectioning my hair out in 4 parts, and I'm blow drying it dry so it can be straighter. I'm not ripping my hair, I promise you guys. That's my method of blow drying. If you want more information on it, just comment below. This is how I section my hair off to make sure it stays stretched out with the rubber band method. Love it. Am I cute? And yep, that's my wild hair, and we're gonna get started. Let's go. Alrighty, you guys, this is a hair pack that I use, but I will link that in the description box. And I'm just showing you, I'm using very little pieces. So you see that piece is very tiny, because that whole row, that whole one row is going to go in one braid. And you see how tiny my braids were. So you want to make these pieces very little, because you want to feed in tiny bits of hair in it at one time. You don't want your braid to look clumpy or anything like that. So just use tiny pieces, okay? Alrighty, and let's get that parting. I'm fast forwarding on this parting, so if it looks a little glitchy, I'm sorry. But yes, I'm just parting the back of that hair, and it's so hard for me to part my hair, you guys. These parts in this video, they're horrendous, okay? So don't be too critical on me when it comes to this parting. I have not mastered parting yet. Yeah, sadly I haven't, but so yeah, like I said, don't judge me on the parts, but I'm just sectioning my hair off so it can be easier for me to braid it. I'm doing these off camera. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you guys. If you look at my face, I'm so sleepy. I'm kind of over braiding for the night. So I did the back off camera, and this is just how it looks kind of when you put it up. Kind of looks a bit rough on the video, but I got a little line up in the back now, so it looks better. Next morning, woke up, starting at it again. Parting is horrible. Don't judge it. Do not judge me. I won't judge you, okay? And on this particular part right here, I'm actually trying to show you a detailed view on how I'm actually braiding the hair. But the problem is I don't have a cameraman and my camera is set up on a mount. And because of that, you can't really see what my fingers are doing. So I'm just braiding it like a regular braid here, swooping it 1 time, 2 times. I end up swooping it 3 times. My camera glitched. I don't know what happened to that scene. But this is showing when I feed the hair in. Now I'm feeding it in right there, sticking it under that little finger and braiding it like a regular braid, then swinging that piece back over. It's kind of like a regular feed-in braid, okay? But I noticed that at this scene, it was just not detailed enough for you guys. And I want to do better for that. So if you want to fast forward to 7 minutes and 22 seconds into the video, please do that if you want to go ahead and get right into that detailed braid. But keep on watching with me. And this is just showing you how I'm doing this braid fast-paced on my own head, okay? And if I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got like a little ring around my forehead. Now, you guys, I have worn my frontal for a long time before I put these braids in, and it kind of gave me a discoloration mark across my forehead. Yeah, I'm doing bad, but it's okay though. Yeah, I just gotta deal with it and let the sun hit it and let my skin do whatever it needs to do to heal. But nevertheless, I'm still doing this braid for you. And this is just showing you a little bit fast-paced, definitely fast-paced. I'm sorry, but the detailed video is coming on how I'm actually adding hair into it to make the length where I want it to be at, because this is a 52-inch pack of weaving hair. So it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, so it could hit that little booty of mine. You know what I'm saying, girlfriends and boyfriends, whoever watching, okay? Just adding that hair to make it a little bit longer. All right, see. And now I'm knotting the ends. And what I knot the ends, I learned this from another girl. I used to watch her YouTube video. You don't have to knot the ends. It's just something that I personally like to do. But you don't have to do that at all. That's just something that I choose to do. If you braid it down small enough, you won't have to knot the ends. Not the ends. Alrighty, so this is the intermission. And this, I actually had to film this a separate day because I realized that my detailed video wasn't as detailed as I would like it to be. So I'm doing this on my fake mannequin head, but it does have real hair in it, okay? So I'm looping it. I'm getting that sectioned off into those 3 sections. And this is how I chose to do this particular braid. I whooped it 1 time, 2. Now, you can stop after this 3rd one. 3. You can feed in the hair whenever you choose to. On this particular video, I chose to loop around 5 times. You do not have to loop. You do not have to knot it 5 times before you add the feed in. You don't have to knot it 1 time before you add it. I chose to do it on the 5th time. Okay. So I'm adding that hair, and on the next one, I'm gonna tell you how I did it. Right now, I'm going to grab a piece of hair and I'm going to wrap it in my pinky. I'm grabbing that hair and I'm going to wrap it around my pinky and hold it tight. Now I'm swinging it around to feed it into that middle piece. And now I'm just doing a regular braid and I'm swinging it back around to feed it back into a middle piece. And that step will be repeated. Grab the pinky and you're going to lock it in between your index finger and your thumb. And swing it right back around. Okay? So you're going to grab that hair again. Hold it with that pinky tight. Swing it around. And it's going to be feeding into that middle piece. Now braid it regular and swing it back through. This is how I choose to do my feed-ins. I feel like I get the best result this way. I'm aware that other people do theirs differently, but this is how I get my best results, okay? And this process just goes ahead and continues. But I did not want to fast forward through this process because I want you guys to see it in depth. And if you can kind of look at the braid and how it's already forming, it looks like it's coming directly from the scalp. And that's how you want it to look. No bumps. Very, very smooth, okay? Still going, still going, still going, still going, still going. How y'all day been going? I'm just playing. Alrighty. So now I'm just adding a little bit of jam just to make sure it's smoothed down, and you want to make sure that hair is tucked. And you might get a little flyaways. As long as you're not cutting your client's hair or your own personal hair, you can just clip those flyaways away. Now we're just braiding it like a regular braid. And I'm making this video with the assumption that we all know how to do regular braids. Just regular braids, not feed-in, but regular. Now this is me adding the extensions to make it longer. I have two methods. This method is kind of a bit different. I'm just actually just molding it with the regular hair and swooping it in with it. Nothing special at all. I don't prefer this method, honestly, because sometimes I feel like it can leave your hair with a bit of a bump. But that's just one method. And then I'm going to actually show you guys the method that I like to use personally to feed in the hair, of course. And it's the same method you use when you're adding it at the beginning. You grab it by the pinky and you swing it over to that middle piece. And you just braid, braid, braid. And then you swing that piece back over and tuck it in. That's the method that I prefer using. But use whichever one you like, okay? If I'm telling you, when I learned how to do feed-ins, I watched several different videos and everybody had their own method. I just chose the method that I like to use. And they all work the same. It's just whichever one you feel comfortable with. And now I'm giving you a detailed look on how I actually knotted the ends. Yep, and you do it like a loop around that finger. So you take a little tiny piece and you loop it around the finger. And I kind of want you guys just to see the hole that I'm creating just from that little loop, okay? Look at the little hole. So that's what you're trying to loop the hair through, the hole after you loop it, okay? So you just grab that hair. And if you want to try to stick 2 fingers in there to pull it through, I advise you doing that if you just can't just stick it through regular, okay? So I'm just squeezing my thumb through there to grab that piece of hair between that finger and the little hole that I just created. And I'm pulling it. And you just pull it through. And just keep on replaying this method. And just keep on replaying the whole video until you get it down packed. Okay, I hope I'm detailed enough for you. I'm so sorry. I never been a good teacher. So bear with me, and I promise you, if you don't like this video and you don't believe that I've been detailed enough, please, please, please comment below and tell me, and I'll go through and I'll make another one for you guys, okay? I definitely will, and if I don't make it on my own head, I'll definitely do some on that mannequin head so you guys can see it, okay? Yep, I'm just kind of finishing up my hair. I want to tell you guys a little bit about the braids that I have in my head. Like, if you saw at the back, I had 2 rows of 4. And then going across the top, I have about 4 rows on each side. Okay? And that's just stating that I do not have many braids in my head at all. I wanted this look to be extremely, extremely lightweight. I did not want to be braiding my hair for hours. I do not like to have millions of braids in my head at all. So it's not many braids in my hair at all, okay? Now, for the final steps to make it cute, we're just going to be rodding the ends. You can use any type of curlers with the little clamps on them. I choose to use Flexi rods because I like my curls to have a little bounce to them. I don't want them to be so stiff. I want them to be more flexible. So I just Flexi rod it like I'm going to Flexi rod some regular hair. I put about 3 braids in each Flexi rod and just take it from the tip all the way to the top. And I just fold down the bottom, then the top. And, yep, we're going to dip it in some hot water so they can stay. Make sure they're very secure. I dipped them in hot water, and now I'm just drying them off and then pulling them out. And as you can see, very, very bouncy. And you can kind of clip some of the ends off if they look a little scraggly at the ends. Clip like the tips to just make them look even all the way over. And I'm just separating them out, making sure all the curls are going into the direction that I want them to go into. Yeah. I got my hair tied up with the little white paper thing to lay my edges down. And I do this with all my clients when I braid their hair as well. Just to make sure those baby hairs look really good after you take it out. Oh, wee girl, you cute. You cute. But you guys, despite the parting errors and everything like that, those braids still look good in a ponytail. Still looks good. Everything looks well. I really hope you guys enjoy my video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, please.